Hey, everybody. My name's Timmy Gibson, former evangelical, fundamental, Bible thumping, tongue talking pastor. Spent 30 years. For those of you that have been watching my channel, you know all this. I say the same thing every time. Spent 48 years as an evangelical Christian. Again, 30 years of that time was spent as a pastor, starting out youth pastor, youth pastor, youth pastor, and then associate pastor, student pastor, and then senior pastor of my very own church that I started. Gosh, that back in 2002 at this point. And I had to come on here, not on my regular scheduled Sunday, Wednesday video, just to say a big thank you to all of you who have supported my journey. And thank you so much, for real. It's just been a joy coming on here, sharing my stories and telling a little bit more about my journey as someone who left the evangelical Christian faith and would consider myself agnostic at this point, atheist as it depends as it relates to the Bible God. And yeah, it's just such a joy. I never intended to do this. I have a full-time job and I'm busy doing that job. This was just something that just happened to come about, as many of you know, because I did a video on the TikTok 7M Dancing for the Devil Netflix series. I watched that and it just kind of triggered me to realize that I was a former quasi cult leader, cult adjacent, right? I never was planning on meeting a spaceship behind Halley's Comet. I didn't have a compound. I wasn't mixing up some kind of special Kool-Aid for people to drink. But as an evangelical Christian, it's very culty. And so I've kind of stumbled back asswards into this. And I just so appreciate all the love and the support and the comments and just the love that you have shown to me in me sharing my story. And so I wanted to come on and just say thank you, seriously, thank you for being a part of my channel. I have a lot of videos in my queue that are coming out. I've been pumping out videos, as you know, 2 a week, and that will continue. This is an extra video just to say thank you and to let you know a couple things. But I've got videos scheduled all the way through October, the middle of October. And I hope they'll resonate with you like all of my other videos have. And I wanted to share something with you because a lot of people don't know this, because I don't talk about it. And again, I never intended on this channel doing this. I just, I started this in June, and now here I am at the time that this video is coming out, which is today. I'm just recording it. I'm going to upload it right now. So it's a Monday, September, I think 30th, I believe. And since June, I went from like 400 subscribers, I think 463, to now I think I'm around 4,500. I probably should have checked it right before I came out here. I know I'm getting close to 500, which is just unbelievable. Special thank you to Mike Beverly and his channel, Tim Wells and Harmonic Atheist, who've invited me on, Cult to Consciousness, Shalise. I mean, that video has done amazing. I think it's up around 85,000 views. And Apostate Aladdin, I went on his podcast. Of course, Thinking Atheist with Seth Andrews, who's an old friend of mine. And that video, I think, is around 55,000 or whatever. And so it's just been such a crazy ride. And I just never thought, honestly, that I would now be on this side of the story in my life. All I've ever known, I'm 55 now, up until I was about 49 is when the real deconstruction really began. But frankly, even the last few years, you kind of go from, at least my journey, kind of went from fundamental, wild evangelical tongue talking crazy stuff, and became more progressive, seeker-friendly, hip, cool, trying to do all the things as a pastor, because I really struggle with a lot of that fundamental literalist stuff. And so I just couldn't, I just felt like, nah, no, I can't, I'm not down for any of this. This is just wrong. And then finally I realized, oh my goodness, it's all a myth. It's a delusion that I was in. It's a cult. It's mythology. And here I am today, agnostic, atheist as it relates to the Bible God. So I just wanted to share just couple things for those of you that are enjoying the videos and a part of the channel. Seriously, I love you guys deeply. It really touches my heart that you guys support me in this. I just so appreciate it. And I look forward to spending more and more time sharing different aspects of my story, and then hearing your story through the comments below. And also, if you're agnostic or you're going through your own deconstruction process, I did start a Facebook group just so that we could have community. You can check that out in the community part of my channel, and you can find it easily. It's just called the Deconstruction Community on Facebook. It's a private group only for those who are agnostic or atheist. It's not for the Christians, sorry. But also, I wanted to let you know that many people don't know this because I don't talk about it ever, that I'm an artist and I do paintings. This is an oil painting that I recently did, and I have people that every so often commission me to do different things. I'm not a realist artist. Like, I don't do realist stuff. I do more abstract kind of stuff like this. Also Picasso-ish type stuff, just wacky stuff. So if you're ever interested in a painting by me, make sure to email me, timmy@timmygibson.com, and I will sell my artwork. I've sold some pieces just to friends and family. But if you're ever interested and want to commission me to do something, certain colors or whatever, and if I can do it, I'll tell you I can do it. If I can't do it, clearly I'm not going to try to do something I can't do. But if you're interested in something like this, let me know, and I can tell you how much I'm selling these things for if you're interested. And it's totally cool if you're not. That's totally fine. If you're not into art, not into that kind of stuff, and you're like, Timmy, I don't want a painting by you. That's totally fine too. I hope to, I didn't plan on this channel blowing up like this. And we're just in the beginning stages of it. I hope it continues up and to the right like it's going now. But I'll have some merch. I want to do some hoodies, and I collect the Starbucks mugs. You guys always see me drinking from my mugs. I do collect the Starbucks mugs, and so I thought, man, maybe I ought to do my own mug for my channel. And so I plan on doing that at some point, coming up with some fun merch. If you're interested in that. If not, that's totally fine. I'm still going to be producing all these videos and doing fun stuff. Anyway, thank you from the bottom of my heart. One of the most difficult things I ever went through was my deconstruction process. It was literally like a dark night of the soul. The most difficult thing I've ever gone through in my whole life, really. Outside of, my younger sister died of a drug overdose. Kimberly Ray Gibson, what a precious soul that she was. So clearly I have a story, just like all of you probably have stories. Lost my biological father when I was 21. So I've had those things and those experiences in my life, just like many of you have had. And, here I am, an agnostic. I feel so much comfort and so much love just from my friends and family, and from you, those that watch my channel. So more videos coming. Keep subscribe, like, cuss, discuss, do all the stuff, and I'll keep pumping these out every Sunday, every Wednesday, which is a great that was my schedule all my life. It's all my life. I was early to church on Sunday, early to Wednesday night Bible study, and we're staying with that program as I release these videos. Have a fabulous week. Happy Monday. Peace.